Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Ritendra. I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and today I am going to talk about the quality of devotees, the 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The qualities of devotee means what kind of devotee should have to inculcate the qualities in order to obtain Sri Hari, Lord Sri Krishna, Vasudev, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari. How to obtain, for in order to obtain, what kind of quality we have to inculcate. So this is what I am going to talk. But before I start my lecture, I would like to introduce Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This is written by A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Srila Mahaprabhu from ISKCON temple, and I would have to say Srimad Bhagavad Gita is neither religious book nor spiritual book, but in true sense it's pure book of the science and humanity. I am trying to propagate a humanity on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and trying to morally motivate to those people who are actually frustrated and attempted to commit suicide on the basis of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So let's get into the quality of Lord Krishna's devotee in order to obtain Sri Hari, Lord Krishna, the 12th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Here Arjuna Uvacha, here Arjun inquired. Arjuna Uvacha, in before this chapter, Arjuna asked to speculate the universal form Vishwarupa Darshanam Aham Karisham Ichchami. Means I have a desire to see, to speculate your Vishwarupa, universal form darshana, speculation of your universal form. This is what Arjuna asked, and Lord Krishna speculated. Lord Krishna made Arjuna speculated his Vishwarupa or universal form. Here Arjuna Uvacha. यह सतत युक्ता ये भक्त्यास्ताः प्रपुपासते यह चापक्ष्य परस्य मव्यतः तेसते योग वितमा तेसते योग वितमा. Here Arjun stated, Arjun asked, Arjun inquired, what are considered to be more perfect? Here Arjun got confused. Madhav, please tell me, what are those to be more perfect? Those who are always properly engaged in your devotional services, or those who worship in impersonal Brahman and the unmanifested? Which one is the best? Unmanifested Brahman or the people who always engage your, means him or herself in your devotional practices? Means what would be best one? Here Arjun inquired. Here Madhav, Madhusudan, Mukunda. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Here Vasudev, Krishna, Madhusudan, Murari. Here reply to Arjuna. मध्यवेश मनो में ये ना नियुक्तता उपासते श्रद्धा परिपेतास्ते में युक्त आत्मा मतः. Here Vasudev, Krishna, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Bhagavan Uvacha. Here Krishna stated, the Supreme Person Godhead said, those who fixed their mind, listen it very carefully. The people who fixed in their mind upon me. Here Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, here Uvacha, here Lord Krishna stated, those who fixed their mind on my personal form or in me and always engaged in worshipping me with a great and transcendental faith in order to obtain Lord Krishna. Here Krishna stated, which one, here Arjuna inquired about which one would be best, whether to be impersonal Brahmana and also manifested in this particular material world, or to engage in the devotional services of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna here answered to Arjuna. Here, in order to obtain Lord Krishna, there are 5 ways. Here Lord Krishna mentioned 5 ways which mentioned by Lord Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter number 12 in order to obtain Lord Sri Hari Krishna. हे वासुदेवा मधुसूदना मुरलीधरा है मुरलीधरा धरा धरा मधुसूदना मनमोहना है मुरलीधरा. Here Lord Krishna Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, those who fixed their minds on my personal form, are always engaged in worshipping me, are always engaging in worshipping me, worshipping me with a great and transcendental faith, are considered by me to be the most perfect. Who are the most perfect in this material world? The people who develop great faith and believe in my impersonal form, my personal form, and always engaging in my worship, in worshipping of me with a great and transcendental faith, great and transcendental love. Only and these kind of the people are only known as a perfect in this material world. These people are eligible to obtain me, to get a supreme abode of mind. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Lord Krishna further stated, यत्क्षरः मणि निर्देशिन्यां यक्तः प्रपुपासतेः सर्वत्र गम चिंतनं च कुटस्थलं बलः ध्रुवमः शनिन इंद्रियाणि ग्रामः सर्वत्र समबुद्धय ते प्रापुवन्ति मामेन सर्वभूत हिते रताः always engage himself in the welfare of others. सर्वभूत हिते रताः, always engage himself in welfare of other people. But those who fully worship it unmanifested, and that lies beyond the perception of the senses, and the all-pervading, inconceivable, unchanging, fixed and immovable, the impersonal conception of the absolute truth, by controlling the various senses and being equally disposed. Listen it very carefully. Being equally disposed to everyone, such a person engaged in the welfare of all, at last achieve to me. Means Brahmana as well as a Krishna's devotee, both will achieve to Lord Krishna. But there are certain Brahmanas, impersonal Brahmanas, should have to pass from the certain stages. Only then he can obtain Lord Krishna. But the devotee of Lord Krishna, the person who has a great faith and transcendental faith in Lord Krishna and always worshipping to Lord Krishna, that person will surely obtain to Lord Krishna. This is the opinion of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna further stated, Keso adhikah tasya tet pramah vyaktato chetasamaha avyakta hi gati dukkha dehavati vapyate. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, those minds are attached to the unmanifested impersonal features of Supreme. Advancement is very troublesome. To make a progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. who are embodied with material things or material world. For these people, for this kind of people, it is very difficult to obtain Lord Sri Hari Vishnu, because this person is already attached. In order to obtain Lord Sri Krishna, Vasudev, Madhusudan, Mukunda, Murari, we have to attach, we have to render our devotional services unto Supreme Personality Godhead Lord Krishna. So we have to engage, we have to think about Lord Krishna. Always we have to think, always we have to perform action in Lord Krishna, in the namesake of Lord Krishna. For Lord Krishna we have to perform all kind of activities. Achyutam Kesavam Krishna Damodaram Ram Narayanam Janaki Vallabham. This is the reason why I love Krishna, because Krishna is there. He always guide me. He always motivating me. Why? Because I am follower of Lord Krishna's teaching. Because if anyone who follow Lord Krishna's supreme teaching is always motivated, he is always engage himself in the welfare of others. He would never make any kind of discrimination on the basis of caste, on the basis of the religion, on the basis of the place of birth, on the basis of the sex, on the basis of the gender. These people will never make any kind of discrimination who follow Lord Krishna's supreme instruction, who follow Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Even Lord Krishna stated in verse number 32, chapter number 9, here Krishna states, Samoham sarva bhutesu न मी द्वेषन्ति न मी प्रियः यः भजन्ति तु मम भक्तानि महिते तेषु चाप्यः. Here Vasudev Krishna stated महिते तेषु चाप्यः. हे मुकुंदा, हे मुरारी, हे माधव, हे Krishna, hey Arjun, here listen to me. Samoham sarva bhuteshu. I am equal to everyone. I neither envy nor partial with anyone. But the person who has rendered services in my devotion, that person is very dear to me. This is my opinion. This is what I would have to say. Lord Krishna further stated, Yetu sarvani karmani mahi sansyara matparaha अन्यन्येव योगेनाम ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामः समृद्धता मृत्यु संसार सागरता. मृत्यु संसार सागरता. मृत्यु संसार सागरता. भवामि न चिरात् पार्थः मध्यावेशति चेतसामः. मध्यावेशति चेतसामः. Here, but those who worship me, here Krishna stated, but those who worship me, who worship Lord Krishna and giving up all their activities unto me and surrender unto me, giving up all those activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation and being devoted me without deviation, engaged in devotional services, always meditating upon me and having a fixed their mind upon me and always fixed their mind upon me, O son of Prutha. For them I am the seed deliverer from the ocean of the birth and death. Mrityu sansara sagarataha. Here Krishna clearly stated, who have fixed his mind upon me, always worship me, and who has fixed his intelligence upon me. I am seed deliverer from the ocean of the birth and death. This is what Lord Krishna stated. Lord Krishna further stated, मयवेव मन आद्यतस्य मधि बुद्धि निर्वेश्यः निर्वशिष्यसि मध्य यत उद्वस न संशय. यत उद्वत न संशय. Here Vasudev Madhusudan Mukunda stated, fixed your mind upon me. You don't have to do anything. First way to obtain me, you just have to fix your mind upon me. And I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so you have to fix your mind upon me. This is the first way. Fix your mind upon me and engage your all intelligence upon me, and thus you will live in me always without any doubt. You will surely live in me without any doubt. So this is what Lord Krishna, this is the first way. Lord Krishna clearly stated, fix your mind and intelligence upon me. However, you are unable to do so, then Lord Krishna instructed second way to obtain Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna here further stated, Lord Krishna here stated, Atha chitta samadhatu na sakrosi mahi stiram. Yato chitta samadhatu. Listen it very carefully. Yatha chitta samadhatu na sakrosi mahi stiram. Na sakrosi mahi stiram. Abhyasa yogena tatto mami sadhu dhananjayah. Mami sansu dhananjayah. Here Krishna said, my dear Arjun, O winner of wealth, if you can't fix your mind upon me, if you are unable to fix your mind upon me without deviation, if you are unable to fix your mind upon me without deviation, without fluctuation, then follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, you will develop the desire to attain me. By Bhakti Yoga, you will easily, it will be very easy to develop a desire to obtain me. Ultimately, you will reach to me. This is the second way. You have to follow regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. First way is to fix your mind and intelligence upon me. This is what Lord Krishna said. Second way, to follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. And third way, Lord Krishna here going to tell, here Lord Krishna stated, Abhyasa asamarthaya asi mat karma parama bhavah madatha mapi karmana kuvasita siddhyami vapasyasi. Here Krishna directly stated, if you can't practice the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga, then just try to work for me. Forget everything. If you are unable to fix your mind and interest upon me, then leave it. If you are unable to follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga, then leave it. Third way, you have to start. Just try to work for me. Try to work for Lord Krishna. Because by working for me, you will come to me. Here Krishna stated, By working for me, you will surely come to me. अथते द्रस्पति कोसति ततु मतात्माश्रित सर्व कर्म फल त्याग तत कुरु यतात्मान सर्व कर्म फल त्याग. Here Krishna, here Madhusudan Mukunda Murari Madhav Kesava Govardhana, he has stated, forget everything whatever I stated. I have already stated 3 ways. Forget. First way is fix your intelligence and mind upon me. If you are unable to do so, then leave it. Then second way, follow the regulative principle of Bhakti Yoga. If you are unable to do so, then leave it. Third way is to work for me. Means third way, in order to obtain Lord Krishna. If you are unable to do so, then leave it. Then fourth way, Lord Krishna here stated, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act, giving up all the result of your work, karma, then try to be self-situated. Self-situated, self-identification, self-recognition, self-situated, self-realization, self-actualization. This is what Lord Krishna stated. You have to understand who you are and what kind of needs you have acquired in order to obtain Lord Sri Hari Vishnu, Lord Krishna, Madhav, Madhusudan, Mukunda. He Madhava Madhusudana Muralidhara hai Muralidhara. This is a fourth way. Lord Krishna stated, I have already mentioned 4 ways to obtain me. If, however, you are unable to do so, then finally, ultimately, final way, 5 ways I am going to discuss with you. So ultimately, 5th way I am going to tell you. So 5th way here Krishna says, Shreyo hi jnana abhyasa dhyananjaya vishishyate dhyanatmatma karma phala tyaga tantira antaratmana. Here Krishna stated further, if you can't take this practice and then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge, engage yourself in a cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation, and better than meditation is a renunciation of the fruit of action. And for by such a renunciation, one can attain the peace of mind. One can surely attain the peace of mind, and ultimately that person will surely reach to me. This is what Lord Krishna stated. I have mentioned the 5 ways to obtain Lord Krishna and the qualities of the Lord Krishna's devotee I am going to tell in my next video. If you are having any questions, any doubt, anything in your minds which comes in your mind, please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.